It was 6:12 p.m. on a Friday when Daniel checked his bank account in the parking lot. His salary had just hit $2,480. For a second, he felt relieved. Then he looked at his credit card balance, $1,930. And just like that, the relief disappeared. He hadn't even gotten home yet, and most of his paycheck was already gone. Daniel wasn't broke, at least not on paper. He earned about $60,000 a year. That's roughly $30 an hour. A good job, a stable income. So why did it feel like he was always behind? That question followed him all the way home. On the drive back, traffic was heavy. 40 minutes of stop and go. By the time he got home, he was drained. Cooking felt impossible. So he did what he always did. Pulled out his phone, opened a delivery app, ordered food, $28. Then added a drink, $34. After tip and fees, $41. He didn't even think about it. He just tapped confirm. Later that night, sitting on his couch, Daniel opened his laptop. Not for work, just to figure things out. He started simple. How much do I actually make per hour? $60,000 divided by 2,000 hours. $30 per hour. Same number he already knew, but something didn't feel right. So he kept going. He checked his pay stub. Taxes had already taken a chunk. Federal tax, Social Security, Medicare. His take-home pay wasn't $60,000. It was closer to $46,000. Then he started listing expenses tied to his job. Gas, around $250 a month to $3,000 a year. Car maintenance and insurance to about $2,000. Work clothes, roughly $800 to $1,000. Lunches, coffee, random spending during work days, easily $2,000 plus a year. He paused. These weren't luxury expenses. They existed because he had a job. Then came the part he had never considered, time. His job said 8 hours a day, but his day didn't look like that. Wake up early, 30 minutes getting ready. Commute, 40 minutes each way. Unpaid lunch, 1 hour. Evening burnout, at least 30 minutes doing nothing just to recover. That's over 2 extra hours per day connected to work. Over a year, that's about 500 extra hours. So he wasn't working 2,000 hours a year. He was closer to 2,500 hours. Now he had the full picture. Take-home income, about $46,000. Minus job-related costs, about $9,000. That leaves roughly $37,000. Now divide that by 2,500 hours. He grabbed his calculator and just stared at the number. $14.80 per hour. He leaned back. That couldn't be right, but the math was clear. Suddenly, everything looked different. That $41 dinner, that wasn't just food. That was nearly 3 hours of his life. 3 hours of commuting, emails, stress, gone. For one meal he barely remembered eating. And that's when it hit him. He wasn't being paid $30 an hour. He was living on less than half of that. The next morning, Daniel did something simple. He made coffee at home, took lunch with him. Nothing dramatic. But for the first time, he wasn't just spending money. He was protecting his time. Because now he understood something most people never calculate. Every dollar has a time cost. Daniel didn't quit his job. He didn't suddenly become rich. But he became aware, and that changed everything. Because once you know your real hourly wage, you stop asking, "Can I afford this?" and start asking, "Is this worth my life?" Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you on the next one. Granddad out.